Thank you for tuning in to Change and Thrive. I'm Dr. Wendy Heckelman, founder and CEO of WLH Consulting and Learning Solutions. Be sure to subscribe. That way, you'll never miss an episode. 2020 has officially left us. However, there are a lot of powerful lessons learned that you will need to apply as we move into 2021. That's why I created my newest series, Change and Thrive, Igniting Your Leadership Journey. Join us for the next 5 weeks. You're going to learn so much. First, I would like to level set with 2 key principles. 70% of all large-scale change initiatives fail, and they fail for 2 primary reasons: lack of an effective implementation cascade and lack of the leader's ability to guide others through transition. So, how do you ensure you are part of the 30% Success Club? You approach change on 3 levels: at the organizational, team, and individual level. Today's podcast is focused on the team level. When organizations undergo large-scale change, they typically end up with new leadership, new teams, and new challenges. Disruptions due to mergers, reorganizations, or other enterprise-wide initiatives impact team performance. These newly reconfigured teams require leaders to build commitment to the organization's purpose, mission, values, and strategic direction, while constantly communicating the why behind the changes. On a practical level, it is the leader's primary responsibility to align the team on new business priorities, short-term goals, and operating agreements. So now, let's factor in the impact of the pandemic, creating business challenges unlike any we have ever faced, causing the abrupt dislocation of how employees work, customer priorities, and ultimately what constitutes business performance and how we measure it. Those of you who are leading through this pandemic are all too aware of how challenging it is to shepherd your team through continuous disruptions while trying to keep them engaged and focused on critical business priorities. So how does a leader effectively address these challenges? They put a focused effort on jumpstarting their teams. At WLH, we developed Team Jumpstart to help leaders quickly address these needs. Our approach has prepared leaders at all levels to engage their teams virtually, to bring clarity to the chaos, and quickly assimilate their teams to new ways of working. So whether you are new to your role as a leader, your company is going through a large-scale change which is impacting your team's composition, you inherited a challenging team, or you are the informal leader of a cross-functional account team, Jumpstart enables leaders to build trust quickly, clarify expectations, develop operating agreements, and clearly define roles and responsibilities across the team for greater success. I'd like to share with you a recent client example. We were working with a pharmaceutical client who had undergone a commercial transformation this past summer. This resulted in a new structure with many new leaders with new or reconfigured teams. These leaders had to get their teams up and running virtually. The leaders needed to provide clarity on the why behind the transformation. They had to share new priorities and expectations, establish goals, and create rules of engagement. This organization used our Team Jumpstart blended e-learning solution and toolkit to support launching their teams. Our customizable toolkit allowed leaders the flexibility to design an agenda targeting their specific needs and concerns. There were 46 new teams that were jump-started in a consistent manner in less than a month. All of the teams aligned around goals, roles, operating agreements, and formed 90-day action plans. The Chief Commercial Officer has stated multiple times that this approach accelerated the leaders' ability to get their teams focused to start quickly performing together. So, as we kick off the new year, it's critical that leaders jumpstart their teams by establishing or revisiting their charter, assessing where they are against their operating agreements, and form goals for a successful 2021. Let's think about what you really need to do to effectively jumpstart your team. You need to set the tone for your team and how it should operate. Create your team's vision and have your direct reports align around that vision. It's critical to clarify your expectations and goals and ensure everyone is on the same page with their roles and responsibilities, as well as who they need to coordinate with. It's important you establish rules of engagement and how you will work effectively together, and memorialize those agreements and develop a team charter where everyone can hold each other accountable. It's imperative you create action plans to guide your team's focus and deliverables and ensure everyone makes personal commitments to the team. So, take a minute to think about this. If you could accomplish all of this in an effective virtual manner, how much better would it be for you as a leader and your team? Can you see the positive momentum it would propel you towards? At WLH, we built our Team Jumpstart e-learning and toolkit that has all the critical elements needed to support face-to-face or virtual engagements. So whether you are addressing the current challenges as a result of the ongoing pandemic or preparing for future organizational changes, it's a leader's responsibility to reset or conduct a Team Jumpstart. Our Team Jumpstart is a tool every leader needs at their fingertips to address a variety of challenges and needs that will arise in our VUCA world. It will be the toolkit that keeps on giving by ensuring your current and future teams will be able to quickly change and thrive now and far into the future. Visit changeandthrive.org. We have the resources that can help you pull it all together. I'm Dr. Wendy Heckelman, and have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.